Hey guys, welcome to Honest Cigar Reviews. As you can tell, I unboxed this thing about 3 months ago, and let's just check it out. I mean, this is the full review of the Breville Barista Express. As you can tell, it's a very small unit with a built-in grinder and frothing arm there. And yeah, let's just get this thing heated up. You can see how quickly a thermal block heats up versus a boiler. I just turned it on a second ago, so it wasn't from a cold start, but normally it takes about 20 seconds. And when all these lights turn on, that means you're good to go. And this machine came with a frothing pitcher. Let's see here. Back here is my favorite part, is there's a bunch of storage for all your baskets. You have two pressurized and two non-pressurized for single and double shots. So there are plenty of options there. It comes with some cleaning tablets. I also bought some cleaning tablets. Then it has this edge, kind of razor thing, where you can kind of dose out properly in your basket. It's got a little poker so you can clean out the frothing arm there. Allen wrench to take out the group head here if you want to clean it. And a brush to clean up some grounds. So really just tons and tons of options with this thing. Of accessories. You kind of just get the machine and you're done. You're good to go. So you can see there's some water in here. That's how the machine regulates itself. It dispenses water through this hole and it goes into the drip tray. Let me show you the drip tray. It has this metal grate, so that's kind of the outside, and then you see this grounds collector here. And then you can lift this up, and that's where all the water goes. Now, it doesn't hold that much water, but you don't want water sitting here too long anyway. And then it has a nice little clean me or empty me sign. So I clean this about every 2 or 3 days, I'd say. So that's good though. It's fine. It works. Put this in here. Good to go. And yeah, so let's start some frothing here. So I normally froth my milk first, then I do my shot of espresso. So everything's all kind of laid out. I fill right up to where the pitcher, the spout starts. So about half a milk jug full. And I let it heat up. When this dot stops blinking, that's how I know the froth is ready, or the steam is ready for the milk. And while that's going, I guess I will put some coffee grounds in. Let's see here. I normally just kind of feed it as I need it, because that way the coffee doesn't get stale in the hopper. So I keep all my coffee in airtight. Looks like we're ready to go. We'll turn it off for a second, put the milk in, turn it back on. And I bring the milk jug right up to the plastic end here so I don't get too much air, but just enough air. And create like a little swirl, like a little mini whirlpool. Takes a little longer because I believe it's a thermal block, not a boiler. Or I think it's a thermal coil actually for the steamer. But you know what? I get a lot of consistency out of this machine as far as froth goes. And you're just going to kind of hold it until you feel it get kind of hot. If you want to look in there, you can. Probably hard to see. But just kind of tap your hand on the bottom so you can feel it every now and then. See, if this was a regular boiler, it would be done in like 10 seconds or so, 20 seconds. So this is slower, but this will get you the practice you need to learn how to froth milk properly. You can hear it go boom, boom, boom. Almost done. Wait for the steam to completely stop. You can pull it out. Definitely purge your wand. Clean it off too, you don't want any crusties on your wand. Anyway, as you can see, the milk is perfect. It's just like paint. Perfect milk every time, I swear. Now I have a double basket, so I push the double button, and then I use normally like around a 5 or 6 on the grind on the size, and then if you can see where my amount is, it's right around like 1130-ish. Tap it once. Kind of give it a jiggle here. Whoops, see, that was a little too much. So I kind of dot down just a little bit more. I don't really know why you need this much. Doesn't really make any sense to me. So I kind of put my grounds in there. And then, look at that, it comes with a built-in magnetic tamper. So when you're not using it, it can go right over there. And then, yeah, it's kind of hard to do this when you don't have much space for the camera and the light and everything. But you try to get somewhere around, 25, 30 pounds of pressure. And as you can see, the tamper goes perfectly level with the portafilter in the basket, so you'll know exactly how much you need. Like that. You can kind of clean up the grounds in the side here. Nice and clean there. You stick it in the portafilter, or the group head. And let's just use this cup. I like to have a bunch of different cups. That way I have plenty of options if I want to make like a cortado, or if I want to make like a flat white, a cappuccino. Push the double button. It's pre-programmed. You can program it as well. Sometimes I like to make a restricted shot. I think they call it like Ristrato or something. So as you can tell, the gauge, I'm just in the espresso range. So it kind of lets you know where you need to be. I could have tamped just a little bit harder, or I could have put the grind size on the side smaller. But you can see we have a beautiful double shot. Look at the crema on there. So what we're going to do is kind of swirl the milk, kind of reincorporate the bubbles. And you just kind of tilt your cup sideways like this. And you kind of start a little higher. And you bring it down slow. Whoa! It's hard to tell when you got a light and camera above you. But as you can tell, you can make really good, well, pretty darn decent lattes. There's some more foam in here, but not too shabby. My first time using this machine, I had a great latte heart. So this definitely isn't the best example of what I can do. But let's just try it. Tastes really good. So you can see all the froth in the bottom. So I let the milk sit a little long. It kind of looks like a heart a little bit. Kind of deformed heart. But that's the machine in a nutshell. I can do everything in like, what is this, 18 inches or so. The whole machine is like 24 pounds, or 26 pounds, I think. You get a few different spaces for cups on top, and then you have a removable water tank in the back. So I think it holds like a liter or two. Comes with a nice little filter right here, so you can kind of filter your tap water. I actually put a little bit of distilled water in it so that I can get my water a little softer, because we live in Phoenix, we have really hard water here. But yeah, that's pretty much the machine in a nutshell. Let's see if I can get it on here without any accidents. Some things I don't like about the machine is the stainless steel is very, very soft. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some scratches already. I have scratches all over the drip tray here. Now, it doesn't really bother me, but I'm just surprised that I already have scratches on the machine, and I'm very careful with it, There's some scratches down here, and it kind of shows fingerprints pretty easily. So that's some things I don't like. This is not a pro machine, so it's not a big deal. I don't really expect that. I don't expect heavy duty, stainless steel. but I get a lot of great, you know, you get a lot of bang for your buck. I don't like that this is plastic either. I wish this was metal. But this machine also has a three-way solenoid valve. So if you're not sure what that is, basically there's a valve that switches so that way when your group head, when you're done brewing, it takes the excess water out of your portafilter and puts it through the drip tray. So this means cleanup is super easy. I'm just going to show you over here. Well, let's do it right here. You can see how dry this puck is. See how it looks like a brownie? So cleanup is a breeze. And that's with the three-way solenoid valve. Most machines that do this cost, you know, twice or 3 times more just for the three-way solenoid valve. So this is a definite plus, and I can put this right in the garden, right in the trash. So that's pretty much the machine in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask below. And I'm also going to show you some videos on how to clean the machine, how to program it, how to change the temperature. So that's kind of like more advanced stuff, but really you get a lot for your money with this machine. So I think overall I would recommend it. Thank you guys for watching.